Hello everyone, I figured I would log into Quarm here. I was looking to see if I had my text file anywhere for this server for these characters, like for my spells. I don't know. When Windows did its thing, it erased my notes, so some of these research spells, I think I have pretty much all of them. I like to have all the spells that you're supposed to have for your character, but some of these research spells are really good ones that you need, so I'm going to go sell here. There's a bard camp. I really don't need this map up. I know where it is, but it's over this way. I usually come up to these, like if you hug the right wall, you come up to the tier down. But if you see these orc tents, you just follow this ridge. It's kind of over here. I'm just invisible because of those, where there's a roaming unicorn, and then there's those brownies. Those damn brownies will nuke you down unless I'm in wolf form, which I think I get at 34 or something. I don't need to be invisible anymore. This vendor in here, if you want to unload your stuff. Let's see, what is this stuff? I think most of this stuff is I think I was holding those for pets or something. Gargoyle eyes. So I must have rune 3 because I have Jasper. So I've been using bloodstones. Does this guy have any bloodstones? I don't see any, but it does sell food and water, so what do I got here? Iron rations and regular water. So I'll buy 6 of those. And I'll buy 9 of those. I usually carry a couple stacks of food and water, but on this one, the green server, I ran all the way to Fellwith from Ice-clad Ocean, and sold, unloaded my coin in the bank, restocked all my gems, and I wanted to get more tiny daggers, because I usually just carry 1 stack of those, because I don't use my summoned pet on my Enchanter very often, but I do use it. But I thought I had tiny daggers in the bank, or, you know, more than I did. I think I only have like 3 on my Enchanter right now, so. I mean, that'll do me until I go back to a town. I don't know if Thurgoden sells them. I usually buy like a stack or 2 and throw them in the bank if I had room. I kind of did a little cleaning out of my bank or whatever, but I mean, having the map here is nice. You can explore around. These are those fairies that people kill. But Miss Moore's over here, like over in this section where I am. Like having this in the center, I guess, is alright too, where it was. But there's a brownie camp that sells Enchanter trade skill spells. There's like 5 spells over there. But you need to be wolf form, or they'll kill you. So you either have to be high enough for that spell, which I think it's 34, or you have like a druid or a shaman. I think it's shaman. I think druids can turn you into a wolf too. And that later on, I think that illusion gives you like some dodge and agility and that kind of stuff. See, this has those books. I guess, I don't know where this goes. Maybe this is for a different dungeon. You're unable to enter a guild instance because you're not part of a raid. Okay. I'll have to look at the PQDI or whatever to figure out what some of those things are. There's like a couple people here. I don't know if there's anybody in here or not. But I've been through all this place solo on, well, several enchanters or whatever, but I don't really want to. Alright, so we got a ranger in here. Like, this is good to level. The last I had played, the, I think they just dropped Lucklin or whatever came out and spells and some of that stuff, but I think most of these are going to be maybe light. There's a dark, light, that'll be dark. Like, this graveyard's pretty good, but these things are healers. They're all dark blue, though. Gotta watch out for those, because they would be undead. You can get faction with this guy. There's a flower in this building. You grab it and hand it to him. A lot of people probably know that. Had to clear my throat there. Getting a little bit of lag here. Where that guy's gonna run. Having Theft of Thought makes these a lot easier, which I don't think that isn't for a while, although I have, I don't know, lower level Enchanter stuff. too. Why is that? This is just going lovely here. Using more mana on this guy than I want. Fizzles, come on, man. The hell? Cannot see my target. Alright. There it is. The icons are different. Let's see. My pet's about dead. That guy's about dead. It'll survive this. I'll let him finish that off, and then I'll nuke that guy down. He's gonna come over here and... What is this? You can't see your target stuff. Didn't want to die in this. Alright. I know they're gonna pounce on me. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a train key. Hopefully that ranger. Sorry there, Zarin. Just a bad... that's like some differences, I guess, between the servers, like that line of sight there. Let's see. He's a ranger, so let me give him haste. I noticed this UI's got a little jitter to it, like when you're dragging. But once you get the graveyard broke, it's not too bad. Get them on a timer, that way you know when they're going to spawn for you, you know. So I'm going to pause this while I heal. Alright, I'm back here. Not quite all the way full here, but poke around a bit. Like, ideally, I'd like to find some dark blues to feel bad. I trained that guy. I don't like to do that. I mean, I could pluck these ones off. They're a little easier. Of course, it's less experience. Which it's not always about that, right? But, like, I've seen weird pathing issues with Well, fighting up here where I would normally fight, like I would set up here. Some of the pathing is different in Quarm versus the Mistmore on green. I don't know if it differs much on blue and green. Probably not. I think down in the pit area would be too high. Try not to make you too dizzy here. I think these would probably be yellows. They're dark blue, white. I don't know if the respawn timer is different on this server in here. It probably is. I think most of the stuff is faster. So knowing how quick they are would dictate where you would move or where you would sit or where you would go. Let's see. about this? Rooted myself. It's like I thought my pet broke and it was bugged. Why did it go stand up there? Oh shit. Jeez. Of course now the gargoyle would break too. I noticed you get interrupted. Now we get that goofy shit going on. Kind of boxed in here. Anything came. Jeez, it is. Pause this here while I lick my wounds. Alright, that's definitely one thing different on this server. Let's see what dropped. Obscure. I think that was that other guy's buffs. My rune dropped for sure. I don't know, I guess it's things you gotta get used to. I'm not used to my mouse lagging like that. Pause this here. I'm watching Classic EverQuest talking about early launch on another game, Monsters and Memories here, so be back with you when I got some health. Alright. Let's go back in here and see what we can do. Pretty close to dinging here. It's I'll get that in a kill or two, I think, unless I get stomped to death. Making all kinds of buddies here. I'll zone out to clear my mistake. I didn't think that pather was going to come that quick, but popped out like the Undertaker they did. Need to get some health here anyway. Run back in here and set on the ledge and I usually set over here. I'll set here in bed. Be back with you here. Alright, I'm back with you. I moved slightly. My invisibility drops. Had to recast that. Paying attention, lost my pet there. Get these cleared out. So I can never tell if my spells hit on this server either. It's like seems like they either hit or they break quick, or you get interrupted there. See, there's like 3 casts of this. Mana there. Get enough for an invisibility here. And a gate. I guess I never moved it. Everything's in a different spot on there. So. Not that I'm trying to match it exactly. I'll zoom out here and be right back with you here. Alright, I'm back with you. Brain damaged is what I am. I keep saying that, although I don't truly mean it. But was watching someone else's video and I heard their ding and I thought I dinged. I haven't dinged yet. I want to ding before I gate back to town. Let's see. Throw some buffs on here. What did I lose? Getting beat to death on Quarm here. I wonder if it's the zeal that, I don't know, that's something I have to get used to, that snappiness of the spell bar, plus half my resists or interrupt is going to one box, so I need to straighten that out too. Let's see, go back in here. See what I can pluck off here. Guess I could play my Necro too in between plucking a couple off here and there. I could kill my one little lonely guard, but I'm not that possessed by it. I don't want to mess that guy up. that resist? Like, make me use all my mana. Pause this here. Alright, shit, what did I cast here? So you gotta cast root, like. Pause this while I'm at here. Alright, I'm back with you here. Couple targets in here would be, well, I'd have to get a couple levels, but the advisor, he's a level 35 wizard. He drops a robe, which would be a small upgrade for me. Or the noble, which that would be a better robe because it has some saves on it, although 40, 44 maybe the solo. The advisor I might be able to get at 39, depending. I have to see what's different. There are differences on this server to some of this. Like I noticed that was probably on other people's too, but Razman was after the cooks. There's two pathers that roam that hall on this server that's not on what differs from P99 a bit. But you just have to pay attention, I guess, to what the differences are, so to speak. Rather med the mana and lose the pet than have to run out again and all that. Slow and steady wins the race, I suppose. $34 is a pretty nice spell level for the Enchanter, and 39, 29. Get clarity and things. That one wasn't experience. I noticed the loot boxes bigger or smaller or different or something. Might be a while to get that blue. Pauses. Alright. What a mana, there's like I didn't. That might be close enough. Here we go with that again. Loot my mess here. Where did my pet go? Some goofy pathing or something. I know where you're at there. Getting me into trouble. definitely mess with him right now. Although he drops a nice shield, I don't see him having one there. Use choke, I guess. Maybe you better come with me. Come on, man. What are you doing? Used all my mana here on having the attack. You got a dagger. Come on, where's the... That music's loud, I need to turn that down. Jerk. Come on, man. Lose my level here to freaking stupid 2%. Struggles of one zone. Oh. So close. Robbed I was. Where is the music volume? We gotta crank you way down, blasting out my ears. Let's see. Alright. Well, we can use our bind wound key, I guess. You saw it here. An hour and 5-minute video. Me slogging around Mistmore here. How many bandages do I have? 7. Fun, right? Let me pause this here. Alright, here we're going to mem our spell that we have on us. it's taking a while, huh? Yay, we finally did it. Alright, now I'm gonna gate and get the rest of my spells out of the bank. I'm bound over in, should be outside of Neriak, although I'm a high elf. Yeah, he doesn't like me very much. He's dubious. Mean to cough in your ear there. Here. Finish this off at going to the bank here. I don't know if I'll go back over there. I probably will, but oh, I need my I should have did those outside. Let's see. Let me get my weapon straightened out here. Dubious. When you walk in and think you're safe and it's smash and you're dead. Oh shoot, I went to... charges, 6 charges, 20 charges. I think I have mine in the bank, unless they disappeared or something. Figured when you get in the 55 plus, you know, anything to make the bar move, right? Let's see, I need... This guy sell bloodstones. I wonder how many spells are different on this server too. Because of Luckland and that, there's probably updated So the P99 wiki wouldn't be totally accurate for some of that. Let's see, 3. I mean, it would for up to Velius, I guess. What is that? 1 iron ration. And we need, what, 18 bandages? Alright. I thought one of these sold bloodstone. Somebody in here does. Let's see. Maybe it was in the other, go over here to the Shadow Knight Guild, I guess. Or whatever guild this is. I think some of these sell gems here. Alright, now let's get out of here. Alright here. Oh, this one doesn't have the change button. You would think it would, but it's one thing that they left out. Alright, yeah, there's my... That one's a 22. That one's 2. Are these my spells here? 34. Pretty sure these are it. I don't like that lag on the mouse, though. I don't know. Take getting used to. But then I developed bad habits on another... Oh yeah, I already did my Tashana quest too. That took a while. Helps if you have a friend to port you around. Oh, ships. Alright. Got all my spells here. It looks like... they'll probably take a while to mem, but I'll spare you all that. So have a good one.